This week in anime, demon hunting cop style. Coop and Lucas discuss the animated film of the summer, Pop Demon Hunters, and its incredible appeal. Disclaimer: the views and opinions expressed by the participants in this chat log are not the views of Anime News Network. Spoiler warning for discussion of the series ahead. Coop: Lucas, I'm surprised and thrilled to hear that you've just seen the animated flick of the summer, Pop Demon Hunters. While the demon-slaying girl group romp has only been out since the end of June, it's safe to say that the film has taken the world by storm. Pop isn't exactly an anime, but I can't imagine walking away from it without seeing the medium's influence. Given the impact of Sony Pictures Animation's other efforts, the critically acclaimed Spider-Verse films, on the anime industry, especially titles like Trigun Stampede, I wouldn't be surprised if Pop does the same. It doesn't hurt that the entire cast is intentionally thirstable, either. Lucas: Coop, I can't imagine a better way to start a Pop Demon Hunters focused column than by answering the question, is Pop Demon Hunters an anime? While there are many different schools of thought on what constitutes an anime, this movie is the most Final Fantasy X2 coded piece of media I've ever experienced, so it 100% is an anime. Anyone who disagrees with this evaluation is wrong, and we will not be taking any further questions at this time. Thank you. Like Final Fantasy X2, Pop Demon Hunters is very much about what it can do for you, the audience, and the film was an absolute joy to revisit for today's edition of This Week in Anime. There are so many Japanese animation influences, and we can wedge it into the anime discussion. I think it behooves us to check this one out, especially with that aforementioned potential for industry influence. But before we go any further with my thoughts or Netflix's questionable plans for a cop empire, what did you think of the film, Lucas? I don't think I'm enough of a K-pop fan to fully appreciate this film. It's clear from the outset that this is a masterfully made movie, and I love that this celebration of Korean culture is largely grounded in its current culture. Still, it didn't hit home with me like it did with a lot of people. It's funny you mention your familiarity with the musical genre specifically, because my past experiences with K-pop turned me off from the film at first. Particularly because of the insights I gleaned from a panel I'd attended at Otakon last year regarding the industry's not-so-glamorous nuts and bolts. The glitzy industry artifice and the film's admittedly clunky title met me when I wasn't willing to engage with the film on its terms. I'd stopped on my first watch, but there was something in my gut that said, hey, you're being unfair to something that's brimming with love and creativity. So I gave Pop Demon Hunters a proper chance, and I adored it. It smartly pokes at the industry despite being in bed with it out of necessity. As you said, this film is a wonderful celebration of Korean culture. It doesn't use that rich history and its entertainment industry as just set dressing, but rather, it's deeply woven into every beat of the film, from the folklore behind the hunters and the Hanmoon to how co-director Maggie Kang was hell-bent on emulating the framing and light of K-dramas. It's a bit more than a skin-deep portrayal of the country. For more production information, including that tidbit about Kang's influences, Channel Friderator has a great rundown on the film's large and small details. For instance, Pop Demon Hunters probably has the most costume changes out of any modern animated film ever made. I believe it. The fits, the fights, the faces. While I might not be the biggest K-pop stan, it's clear that the folks at Sony Pictures Animation who made this film are, and their skill and passion are poured into each and every moment of the movie. Even if it's a bit of a miss for me, it's easy to see why Pop Demon Hunters is a strong contender for the movie of the summer, if not 2025 outright. Speaking of those fits, I can't get over the fabric and fiber rendering in this flick. I had the screen a lot closer to my face while rewatching it, and couldn't stop being amazed by the fine stitching of the patches on Rumi's jacket or the behavior of everyone's hair. It's astonishing that we've come this far in CG animation, even more so when you look 20 years back to The Incredibles and see the featurettes documenting just how much Pixar struggled with the human form.